I disappeared from YouTube for over a year, and honestly, I stretched myself too thin, tried to do too much with very little resources, and I burnt out. I'm reactivating my channel because after all this time, people are still reaching out. People are still seeking guidance on moving abroad. People were still recognizing me in public. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a Costco in Canada, and there was someone who reached out, they approached me and they recognized me from my YouTube channel. And I was so surprised because I thought I haven't been on YouTube for over a year. But here is someone who says they recently moved to Canada. At the time I spoke to them, I think it was around a month, if I'm not a couple of months. But they recently moved to Canada, and my content was one of the pieces of information that they found that helped them in that move and transition from South Africa to Canada. And they were now in a space where they're thinking, okay, I've made the move, but now now what? What are we doing going forward? Because there's an actual life that you now have to build after you've gone through the whole process that is not a very easy one in a lot of cases for a number of people. Even when you have things a lot more streamlined, maybe you're moving with a job already, there's still a lot that goes into the actual move, which can make it difficult, whether it's what you're leaving behind. You are moving to a place that you might not have lived in before. For some people, you've never even visited. When we moved to Canada with my family, I'd never visited Canada. Actually, when I moved to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, I had never been to Amsterdam or the Netherlands or Europe in general. So there's a lot that goes into the actual move, but after you move, there's a lot that also goes into building a life in that place and making it feel like home for you and your family, depending on your dynamics and how you're moving. And you know what? If I am being absolutely honest with you, I really do enjoy creating content. I enjoyed making this kind of content. And I remember friends of mine who were looking to move abroad, we were having a chat at some point. They were considering Canada. And one of them just asked, like, aren't you tired? Don't you get tired of people asking you the same questions? And I'm like, I actually don't. I actually don't, because it's brand new to them. And I absolutely understand that there's so many things that I now know that at some point I didn't know. And I also do recognize that there's a lot of things I'm still learning, because this is a journey for me and my family as well. But I don't get tired of talking about this stuff, but it is work. It is work. And I think I'm a lot more aware of my boundaries now. And it's one of the things that make me feel a lot more confident about coming back and opening that space up where we can support people who want to move abroad. Because by we, I'm also talking about my husband. He was actively involved in helping the community, answering questions, being there for people. Like, it was work. It was work. And I hadn't really thought about a proper, I'll say, structure, because I like structure. Like, it helps me do a lot of things in a way that just makes sense and doesn't deplete resources. And so, enjoying doing this kind of work, realizing that impact that this content has, the fact that I actually do love and enjoy making this kind of content, finding ways of making the content, continuing to show up without burning resources, burning myself out to a point that just makes no sense, was very important. And I think I have a bit of a handle on how I'm going to be doing that. And that's why I'm back. So this time we're going to do things a little different. Same, but a little different. Let me try and change the angle because I'm busy battling with the sun right now, and for what reason. So going forward, I will be sharing about life abroad, moving abroad, navigating career, and what it takes to actually build a life abroad. And I'm in no way saying I have everything figured out, like absolutely no way. But I do know that we're like 10 steps ahead of someone who might be able to gain something and learn from the things that we've learned, not make the same mistakes that we've made, because there's so many things that you find out over time and you're like, oh, had I known different, I would have done that in a very different way, which can lead to so many things being different, whether it's the quality of your life, whether it's saving some money, honey, knowing what to look for when it comes to different employers that you end up working for, especially being in a completely new country that might be very different from the one that you are accustomed to already, and essentially just finding your place, finding your own flow, and just building a life that you like, a life that you love, actually, life that you love, building a life that you love abroad. That's what you can expect going forward from this channel. So if you've been thinking about building a life abroad, or you are in the process of doing that, I think you're gonna enjoy what is going to be coming on the channel. So make sure you are subscribed, like this video, share it with someone you've spoken about moving abroad with, especially also if you have a partner who is not that bored in, you know that you want your family to move abroad, but your partner is just like, yeah, I'm not sure. Subscribe, share this video with your partner and this channel in general. I was that partner, just by the by, when it comes to moving to North America. I had moved to Europe by myself after university, but coming to North America, I was a bit like, why? Why must we move? Like, we've built a life for ourselves here that I really like, and we have to go start from scratch. What do you mean? So yeah, if you're in the same boat, then I would encourage that you subscribe and you get your partner and you watch, or whoever you're trying to move with, and you watch together. Ask questions as well in the comment section. That's how I get to know which direction to go, because I really can go in so many directions. But I'm going to structure things in a way that makes sense and helps you navigate the process a lot better. Whether you haven't moved yet, still to move, or you've moved and you're now just trying to figure out, like, okay, how are we building this life now that we are here? Anyway, I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be back. Say hi in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. I haven't said that in so long. I will see you in the next video. I haven't said that in over a year. And it feels good. It feels very good. You see, now I've been struggling here with my eyes because I'm like, I want you to see me. I want you to see me. And so wearing glasses just doesn't feel like it makes sense. Maybe you see my eyes if I'm in the sun. But it's totally black in front of me. I don't see anything. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video.
Thank you for watching.